First moved out to this land from Santa Barbara. We looked at some different places. And one of the places that we looked at, we called it the Three Ponds property, had no house on it at all. And we drove around. It was a beautiful property. It was for sale. It was in our range. And I looked at it and thought, what do we have? What are the pieces of our unit, of the people, of our maybe 25 people that were receptive to moving out to this land? And I tried to decide not what I wanted it to look like, but what could be built from what we have. And I decided that we need a place with a house on it to start with, because even though I knew that we were capable of building a house, I had done that before, even from scratch, that if we would add up all the individual components of our unit, we would come up with something that had the capacity to do this radical move out to the land, but we needed a house to start with. And that basically has been my modus operandi, is whatever idea I have, what could be, what should be, what might be, I take that and I filter it through what are we building with. We've built in foreign countries, and I'm talking about building now, and they build with hardwood or they build with concrete, and so we have to build something with the materials that they have. I've felt that the building that I've done, the developing I've done, the school that I've created is an assimilation of the components that were available, that were there. So in that way, individuality becomes critically important, because we're adding up the individuality. People through history have had visions of something that's possible, but they have neglected to look at what they're making that something possible out of. Mm-hmm. You know, like even the original communal idea was, we'll all get together and such, but who do we have? What do we have? What funds do we have? What skills do we have? Like that. Well, I don't know, we'll go out into the land, we'll figure it out. Mm. And sometimes it goes well, but frequently it doesn't go well. So I have not built this school in terms of what I want. What I see is very relevant to what I see as possible, is very relevant, the development of the school. But what actually has developed is what are the component individualities that we've had to deal with.
For example.
and that's what you see. So if you're looking for an ashram that looks from the outside a show of perfection, it's not that, because we're building with what we have.